Hello gamers, my name is Chuck Siegert. I am the designer of what I feel is the absolute gorgeous Stuka Leader. Saying that, I think it's time that I thank Ben Rawlings for the fantastic aircraft work. The airplanes literally look like they're flying right off the cards, which I think is an important thing. I think the aesthetics of a game truly improve it. And I want to thank Vladek Dudash for the fantastic work on the campaign sheets, the help sheets, the tactical display, everything else. He just did a fantastic job taking my ideas and making them semi-sane and really, really good looking game. So with that said, let's start mission number 1, Battle of Britain. Last video was the setup video where I set the game up and got it ready to play. I need to do just a couple of housekeeping things. Number 1, I said that I didn't think there were naval targets. Silly me. There are definitely naval targets in the Battle of Britain, so I had to take my naval sights and put them in a cup. Second thing, it's explained later, but I'm going to do it now. This is the major and minor hit counters. Red for major, yellow for minor. As you can see, even a minor hit can kill you. Minor goes from -1 stress all the way up to KIA. Red is typically stress plus. Okay, so these are drawn when you get hit by a sight or a bandit. One other thing I did, I forgot to charge myself for the 2 ME110s and 2 HE111s I bought. They total up 10 SO points. The ME110s were 6 and the HE111s were 4. So I'm taking this pretty dark blue 10-point cube of SOs and setting them aside, leaving me 9 SOs to start the game, which is not necessarily a positive start, but you'll see what we get. All right, starting the game, first thing we have to do in the campaign, we have to do adjustments. In this campaign, the adjustments are to remove 4 no bogey counters. No bogey counters being removed means that you have a better chance of getting a bogey, and that is historically accurate for the Battle of Britain. So, housekeeping done, we're ready to rock and roll with mission number 1. First thing I have to do with my recon at the start, I get to draw 2 cards. Now, cards come in one of 3 ways. They come with no special note as far as scramble or secondary, which means it's just a regular target. They come with the scramble notation, which means it must be your target for that mission. And it comes with secondary, which means if you get the first mission done and you want to do the second mission, you can do a second mission. So the cards will say one of those 3 things. The secondary mission, you decide before you run your first mission. The main thing to it is you do not have the same pilots cannot fly both missions, is really all it boils down to. So let's get started. As my granddaughter would say, let's get to it, YouTubers. First thing I got to do is draw, oh yes, going through order of play. The order of play is in the rule book. But we also put it right here on the tactical display so you can just follow step by step. Hopefully you don't miss any steps. I frequently do, but hopefully you won't miss any steps going through here. If you need further information, let's say for or step number 6, they're in the rule book in numerical order. So all I got to do is look for step number 6 and it'll fully break that down for you. All right. So draw target cards. First target card for today, a factory. Now, a couple things about a factory. Secondary, which is cool. -1 stress, which is cool. -1 turn. Soft, which is cool. We have specific bombs for that. That's awesome. Overkill 4+. What it means is you have to get 3 hits to destroy this factory and gain the 2 victory points. However, if you get 4 or more hits, you get an extra victory point. So extra bombs never hurt. So that's a secondary target. We'll put that aside. Next target, a railroad bridge. This one is small, -1 turn. Well, looking at these, and I also look at my campaign sheet, and I see that target number 1 is green. It's not going to cost me any fuel to go after that one. So I'm going to choose railroad bridge as my primary, factory as my secondary. So we take them, we set them aside, and now we drew our targets, we selected our targets, so now we determine and place sites. According to the railroad bridge, 2 on the target, 1 on each approach. We want to see a lot of no sights. Those are the best. Whoop, dropped one. 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1. All right, let's see what we have. Well, that certainly is nice. Okay, we have a heavy machine gun in the south, we have riflemen in the east, and we have a 20mm in the north. All of these shoot only at low altitude, which means if I'm going to use dive bombers, they can fly over them at high, dive to low, drop their bombs, and move on. So that's a pretty interesting setup. So we're going to assign pilots. We are allowed up to 4 pilots. We need 3 hits. It's small, which means you subtract 1 from your anti-ground or air-to-ground attacks. And it's -1 turn, which means we only get 4. All right, assign pilots. We know the second attack is a factory, which is soft. Okay, I think I'm going to the possibility of 4 bogeys. All right. I am going to send 2 Ju-87Ds, Puffer and Heitmeyer. Are they the 2 I want to send? Nope, I'm going to send Steinbacher. I'm sending my best as far as dive bombers go. I'm going to send von Konzel, all three of my ME-109s are the same. I'm just separating them over here. And I'm going to send Brecker. Brecker I'm sending because he has an SA, which means he can attack first. SA, situational awareness, means that you get to move in the fast phase. You also get to move in the slow phase. All right, prepare for mission. Sounds like a submarine game. Prepare for mission means get whatever you need to get ready, which is arm your aircraft, choose your altitude, that kind of thing. So we're definitely going to get ready with some bombs. The weight points on a Ju-87D are 3. So what I want to do, it says small, not soft. So I'm going to pop a couple SC500s. 1 SC500 each, and 2 itty-bitty S50s. Because we only have 1 point left. Maybe, yeah, I'm going to go with SC150s. SC50s. Small bombs, but they explode, which is always good. So those 2 are set with that. My fighter aircraft I am going to send without anything. Yeah, because if they don't run into anything, they're not going to get stressed. I thought about putting a drop tank on them, because they can just drop that before they start a battle, but they have to carry it through the entire mission. And if they don't run into any bandits, then they're not going to use any stress, so it's all good. Okay, I am prepared for the mission. So we draw a target-bound event card. Your event cards are broken down in 3 lines: target-bound, over-target, homeward-bound. So the first one is target-bound. Ooh, I like that one. add to pilot's ATG attack rolls. Oh, yes. That is actually a good one. I like that. Place aircraft, choose altitude. Well, obviously, we're flying at high because the dive bombers have to start at high and dive low. So at this point, it really doesn't matter where we come in because none of these sites are going to be involved until we try to exit, when obviously the JOD-7s will exit that way. Okay, we've placed aircraft, choose altitude, remove proper number of fuel barrels. We don't have any fuel barrels used because it is a green target. Determine and place bogeys. Oh, this is fun. This one says 1 per approach. Up. Grab the wrong cup. Listen, just because I designed a game doesn't mean I know how to play it. Bogey, no bogey cup. 1, 2, 3, 4. I should have left it no bogey there. All right. As it turns out, we have 3 bogeys, 1 no bogey. See, I should have come in that way. So there will be some good dogfighting going on. I like it. Intel air defense adjustment. Your intel is at no change, so nothing happens with your intel air adjustment. Draw over target event card. Now this will be the middle stripe. Every time a pilot destroys a site or bandit, increase their stress by 1. Maybe we just won't kill anything. Yeah, I doubt that's going to happen. All right. Place turn counter in 1 box. Because we're losing 1 turn, I'm going to put it in the turn 2. We must be, at the end of turn 5, we must be off the board or in a pre-approach area. Otherwise, we have to do a shake for out of gas. Okay, now we're into over target resolution. Over target resolution is 5 times we do it. These are your turns that you go. So this game, we only do it 4 times. We follow these order, get to number 19, go back up to 13, and come back down again. So start with 13. Dive bombers dive to low. Fast pilots attack. Sights and bandits attack. Slow pilots attack. Obviously, there's nothing to attack. So aircraft move. Here we go. We're going to have Brecker take on this bogey. The cool thing with the bogey, no bogey, again, that is something that I installed here in Stuka Leader that has not been in previous Leader games. The idea of the bogey, no bogey is Fog of War. I have no idea if that is a newbie. I have no idea if it's a legendary. I have no idea if it's a Spitfire or Hurricane. Got a glimpse of the airplane, knew it was enemy, and I'm after it. So we're all set up. Aircraft have moved. Bogeys and bandits move. Now, they obviously only have 1 choice, so I don't have to randomly set them in. This bogey got into the area. Von Konzel immediately attacks it. The other bogey moves into the center area. Advanced turn counter. We go to turn number 3. Dive bombers dive to low. Not yet. Fast pilots attack. Well, Brecker has an SA, so he's going to use his SA to attack first. Now that he has engaged that bogey, the first thing we have to do is find out what kind of bandit it is. Because we put all the 1940s in 1 cup, it could be French, it could be Hurricane, it could be Spitfire. Right away we draw a Spitfire, an average Spitfire. Average Spitfire is +1, needs 478 to minor major destroy. So it's a relatively dangerous aircraft. Fast pilots attacking. Brecker is going to attack. He is head on. Brecker is +1 ATA. His aircraft is 0 maneuver, so he is +1. The Spitfire is +1, so Brecker is even. He's going to choose an in my sights. So in my sights, friendly action success is friendly maneuver 0. Friendly ATA is +1. Minus enemy ATA is -1, so we're at even. And weight points are not involved. So he gets an 8 on his in my sights. An 8 is +2 attack. This could be a very good start. All right, Brecker gets to fire now. Friendly attack resolution. Friendly ATA +1. Enemy ATA is also +1, so we're at even. Position, we're nose to nose, so there is no position added. Action result is +2, so Brecker is +2. Needs an 8. Gets a 6, which makes an 8, and we have an average Spitfire going down in flames. Good start, Wayne. Okay, one of the things I do, because Brecker is a friend of mine, so I forgot to do it this time. Hittmeyer and Steinbacher. I mark a little corner of their box here to let me know who flew on the mission when it comes time to do XP and everything else. So Brecker gets marked for a spit, and he gets a star for that kill. He's 1/5 of the way to being an ace. How do you like that? No other fast pilots available. We now go to Sights and Bandits attack. Well, this sight is no use. This bogey attacking Von Konzel. Let's see what he becomes. He becomes a spit, also average. So a couple of average spits out here doing some patrols. Now he gets to attack Von Konzel. Enemy action choice. This is the way the solitaire works, is how to decide what action they attempt. So it's a D10 plus the enemy ATA. He is +1 minus friendly maneuver. Well, our friendly maneuver is 0. So he is +1 on his shake to determine what it is he's going to try. He shakes a 5, which becomes a 6. That puts him down here. He's attempting a yo-yo. Action success, a D10 plus enemy ATA. So he's +1 minus friendly ATA. Well, Konzel is +1, so now it's back to 0. Friendly maneuver is 0. Friendly waypoints is 0. So nothing added to this yo-yo. And he shakes a 5 and a yo-yo. Oh, that's nice. -1 attack. Excellent. Spitfire is now attacking. D10 plus enemy ATA, which is +1, minus friendly ATA, which now gets it to 0. Friendly robust, which is 0 on the 109. Position, nothing. Action result, -1. So the Spitfire is actually -1 on his die roll. Von Konzel is going to take a stress to go evasive, which means he shakes 2 dice. He gets to choose the lower of the 2. He chooses a 7, -1, which is a 6. Ooh, just enough to get below a major hit, becomes a minor hit. So Von Konzel has to draw a yellow chit. No effect. The crowd loves that. They're begging for more. So nothing happened in that battle. That's awesome. No other sights, no other bandits prepared to attack. So we go to slow pilots attack. Well, Von Konzel gets an opportunity to shoot back. He is +1. The enemy is +1. The maneuver is 0. So it's an even on whatever he shakes. He's also going an in my sights attack. A 10 on in my sights. 4+ attack. Awesome. So Von Konzel is D10 plus friendly ATA, so he's +1. Enemy ATA is also 1, so he's at 0. Position is 0, but action result is 4. So Konzel is +4, needs an 8 to destroy, and shakes a 4. Well, both of these guys are not wasting a single bullet, but 2 average Spitfires have found their way down into the creek. So Von Konzel gets a spit. Excellent. We now aircraft move. I'm going to give Von Konzel an opportunity to get another kill. Sights and Bandits move. The only bogey can't move because he's in a spot with, he's being engaged, so everything is done there. We go to advanced turn counter, turn 3. Start of turn 3, dive bombers dive to low. These both flip their counters. They are now low. That means they can attack. Fast pilots attack. Well, Brecker used his SA. Nobody else has any, so no attacks here. Sights and Bandits attack. Well, the only attack we've got here is this bandit, which now becomes, nope, no French in this battle. couple of French guys who really want to get involved. Here we go, a green Spitfire. Use two averages also at the back. The green Spitfire attacks von Konzel. Enemy action choice is enemy ATA, which is 0. Friendly maneuver, which is 0. So just whatever he shakes. An 8. He is attempting a half loop. Let's see how good maneuvering von Konzel is now. Enemy action success is a 10 plus enemy ATA, which is 0, minus friendly ATA, which is 1. Friendly maneuver is 0. Friendly waypoint is 0, so he's minus 1 on his success on a half roll. He shakes a 4, which becomes a 3, or half loop, sorry. Minus 1 position. So he does not get to fire because he just became disadvantaged. Konzel's got the shot. That was the only sight or bandit attack. So now we go to slow pilot's attack, and that's von Konzel. He is, let's see, he is +1. This guy is 0, so he's +1. And he is advantaged, which doesn't help this at all. +1, he's going to do in my sights again. He doesn't want to lose that position. He gets a 4, +1 is 5. In my sights is +1 attack. So, for the friendly attack resolution, friendly ATA, which is +1, enemy ATA, which is 0, position is +1, action result is +1. So von Konzel is 3, +3. He needs a 5 or higher, shakes a 7, and another Spitfire goes swimming. This doesn't happen very often, that Spitfires go down like that. Slow pilots are still attacking, so Heitmeyer comes in. Heitmeyer is dropping all 3 bombs. This target is not soft. This target is -1 because it's small, so it's -1 to ATGs. Here's a +1 to ATGs. So it is now even target. Heitmeyer is +2. He gets a +2 dive bonus. So Heitmeyer is +4 on all of these. The light blue is the 500 pound. I always add an extra D10 or 2 of different colors so I can do this. Okay, we're +4. On your big one, we get a 10. So that is 3 hits right there. He destroyed the target first shot. These guys, +4 is an 8. That's a miss. And an 8, which are these 2 little guys missed. But the big one did what we needed it to do. It destroyed the target. Now, the target is destroyed. However, we need 1 more point to pick up a... Nope, this one does not have overkill. That has overkill. All right, so we have nothing to gain now by him dropping his bombs on here. And do I want to destroy a site? Okay, down here, Heitmeyer got target. Target is 2 stars. This reminds me, I got to mark von Konzel for 2 stars. Okay, that's it for the attacks. I was just making a decision here. Slow pilots move. These 3 head out this way. Schumacher's going to have some fun with a heavy machine gun on his way out. Bandits and bogies move. There are none. We advance turn counter. This is turn 5. All of the German aircraft must get into a pre-approach at the end of this turn. Dive bombers dive to low. They're already down there. Fast pilots attack. There are none. Sights and bandits attack. Well, this sight gets a shot at Steinbacher now that he's down low coming after him. So the HMG needs 7, 9, 10 to hit Steinbacher. His robustness is 0. That's the only modifier to a sight attacking aircraft. His robustness is 0, so there is no modifying. 7, 9, 10 against Steinbacher. He's going to take a stress. to go evasive. He'll take the 2. Well, I could have taken either of them, 5 or 2, because both of them missed. So this guy missed him. Slow Pilot's attack. Steinbecker, he wants to make sure of it. By the way, none of these are special weapons. The PCs and the ABs are special weapons, so I didn't have to pay for any of these. Wouldn't matter if I didn't use them, they're still lost, so away we go. Okay, these 3, he does not get any bonus for diving, but he is +3 air to ground. All sights are soft targets, so he gets +1 on here. So +4 on the little ones, +3 on the big one. Done. I don't even have to look at what the blue one is because the 7 there got a kill. 3 is 6. Nope, he would have missed. So it's a good thing he fired that little one at him. That sight goes. Steinbacher gets a kill for a sight. All pilots move. No enemy thing. Advanced turn counter. Game over. All 4 aircraft are coming home. That worked out really nice. Got a nice railroad bridge destroyed. This is awesome. Now, because I'm running a secondary, I don't do any of the, well, I have to do the homeward bound stuff, but I can't do any pilot promotions or anything like that until we get done. So we draw a homebound event card. The homebound event card is the bottom one. Draw 2 additional bogeys and place in center area next mission. Oh, that sucks. Okay, these 2 are not next mission, so they're okay. Wounded pilots, damage aircraft, roll for safe landing. There are none. I'm going to put that counter back because it has no effect. So we record mission outcome, victory points, adjust recon and intel counters. Now the recon and intel counters do not adjust before I do that one. So SO points used is 0. So SO points remaining 9. Target is destroyed. And I get 2 victory points. And I will get the recon and intel, but that happens after the secondary mission. Keep that card out. Let's start. Go back up to pre-flight. Oh, these guys go back into their hangars. Add target card stress. There are no target card stress. Pilot stress recovery. This is, if you have a cool, you can remove a stress. This one does, so that stress goes away. Von Consul does not, so he does not get to get rid of it. SA is regenerating, so he gets that back. And experience and stress, got that all handled. Pilot promotion, don't worry about that yet. Although I can mark their experience because nobody died, the target was destroyed, so they each get 2 experience points. Which means Von Consul is pretty close to becoming average. Okay, first mission is done. We just set that card aside so we remember to get the recon and intel. Up to the top. We don't bother drawing target cards. We selected the target, so we determine and place sights. 1 in target, 1 in each approach. Here's hoping for a whole lot of no sights. I got 1. Okay, 1 no sight. Goes back in the cup. Okay, I've determined and placed sights. I get to assign pilots. All right, let's take a look here. Possible 2 bogeys in the center. It's soft, -1 turn, -1 stress, which 24 is no stress already, so it is secondary with an overkill of 4+. We gain another victory point. We can send 3 aircraft. 3 aircraft. Well, we have to send Gruber. No. Let's see how our 110s fail. We're gonna send Krautner and the 2 HE-111s. These are my 3 aircraft for this mission. None of them flew first mission, so they can all fly, obviously. These are my 3 on the mission. Put Von Console down here for the time being. By the way, this is a great opportunity to shill a little bit for DVG, the card and counter holders that were part of the Kickstarter for the Heroic Stand series by Amos Burke, which, by the way, are really fun games. Those card holders and everything are very, very cool. They will work very, very fine. And yes, I am waiting for some, so we'll see how soon they can get here. All right, I've chosen my 3. I've assigned my pilots prepare for mission. So once again, I need to load my bombs. Now, the HE-111 has 4 weight points, so a couple of SC-500s are on their way. It's soft. So now I think about the AB-250, which it's a special weapon, I understand, but it's +1 against soft. And can do 2 damage. And it's only 1 weight point, so this guy can carry 4 of them. Let's see. This one is just carrying 2 regular SC-500s. We're just kind of getting a little kinky with this guy. Let's just see what happens. I don't really want to burn through 4 SOs because each of these is a special weapon. The 1 is weight points. That's what you pay for them. So I do have to pay 4 SOs to load my aircraft with that. Leaves me with 5. So I started with 9. I've used 5 so far. I always leave room. 24 is the mission. And flying on it is Rosmanich, Drexler, and Krautner. Okay. We've prepared for the mission, so now we go to step number 6. Draw a target-bound event card. Top 1, subtract 1 from your ATG rolls against sights. Yuck. All right, anyway. Place aircraft, choose altitudes. Well, these guys have to bomb from low, so we're coming in low. Let's take a look where there's the least defended area. We're going to try this one. Osmanich, Drexler, and Krautner. All 3 are at low. And I forgot the other event card when I picked my aircraft, but this is what I have to do anyway. So, place aircraft, choose altitude, remove proper number of fuel barrels. This is a green target. There are no fuel barrels moving. Determine and place bogeys. The card asks for 2 bogeys in the center. The first event card that I drew said add 1 to printed, actually draw 2 additional bogeys and place in center area next mission. So I get to draw 4. 1, 2, 3. Well, that's good. Come on, another no bogey. Yeah. Far better than expected. 2 no bogeys, 2 bogeys. So as expected, I have 2 aircraft facing me, which is all good. All right, we're -1 turn. Whoops, sorry. Determine and place bogeys. Intel air defense adjustments. We don't have any yet. Draw over target event card. This is the middle one. 1 random pilot on this mission is low on fuel and must reach a pre-approach area by the end of turn 4. or bail out. Well, the good news is we only get 4 turns. So that's going to have no effect. Place aircraft, we're down here, draw over target event, place counter in 1 box. Actually, because we're -1 turn, it's going in the 2 box. And we're ready to rock and roll. Over target resolution, dive bombers dive to low, fast pilots attack, sights and bandits, slow pilots. None of that. Aircraft move. Bandits and bogeys move. Krautner's just grabbing the 1. The other is going to have fun with a bomber. Bogeys and bandits move. Advanced turn counter. We're at the start of turn 3. Dive bombers dive to low. Don't have any. Fast pilots attack. Does Krautner? No, he does not. Sights and bandits attack. I was checking if Krautner had SA to make him go first. Sights and bandits attack. So this bogey becomes a bandit. And there we get an average Spitfire. That is going to be an interesting battle. I don't think it's going to turn out well, but we'll see. Because the bogey is attacking now, or the bandit, enemy action choice is a D10 plus enemy ATA minus friendly maneuver. Well, friendly maneuver on a 110 is -1, so he's actually +2 on his action choice. 8 plus 2, 10. He's doing it out of the sun. His action success is his ATA, which is +1. Friendly ATA, which is -1. So he's +2. Friendly maneuver is -1. He's +3. There's no waypoint. So he's +3 on his maneuver success out of the sun. 5 becomes 8. +4 attack. So he is going to attack now. Enemy ATA is +1. Friendly ATA is -1. Friendly robust is 1. Woohoo! So we're actually down to just +1. Position is nothing, but action result is +4. So he is +5 coming after him. So he's definitely going to put low stress into him at least, but we're going to take a stress, or a minor hit, take a stress, go evasive, and hope we survive. A 7 and a 9. That is not optimal. Krautner's aircraft is destroyed. Let's see, he's going to attempt bailing out. Now, bailing out is another rule that I added. Normal leader games have SAR, search and rescue, except for Zero Leader because the Japanese didn't. So he's got search and rescue where they come out and you maybe come back. I decided to change it to bailing out. Bailing out just seems more historical. Your options are to survive, which means you come back to the squadron with +2 stress, or KIA. Now the KIA means out of the game. If you're building your own narrative, you do an after action report, please do. You do an after action report on Facebook or anything like that. You can say he was captured, you can shake for it, do whatever you want to do to, give him some reason rather than just saying he's dead. But basically the KIA means he's not coming back to your squadron. Okay? Now 3 or higher, he survives, but he gets a -2 because his aircraft is destroyed. So he actually needs a 5 or higher to survive. 7. So Krautner survives, but he comes back with 2 extra stress. He's now at 3. And he goes back into the hangars to grab his new ME-110 and be ready to come back out. This bogey, we've got odd or even. Let's see which HE-111 he goes after. He shakes an even. He's going after Osmanich. Let's see what he is. I think this is going to be a bloody mission, even though it didn't really start out to look like that. But I think this is going to... He's got a Hurricane. So a Hurricane shows up for the first time. It is a veteran Hurricane. So he gets to attack. Enemy ATA is +1. Friendly maneuver is -2. So he is +3 on his selection choice, 9+. So he is doing an out of the sun. ATA is +1. Friendly ATA is -1. So he's +2. That's actually a pretty good ATA for an HE-111. So he's +2. Friendly maneuver is -2, so he's +4. Oh, and weight points. Yes, he's got 4 weight points, so he's +8 on his die roll. He gets anything, I mean, he's got to get a 1 or more, right? They can't get a 0, so he's +1 position, +4 attack. The +1 position is nice because now at least Drexler gets the fire back before he maybe goes poof. Drexler has a gunner. I was looking at, yeah, it's all the same anyway. Looking at the wrong one. Drexler has a gunner. Now, gunners can attack any bandit that's attacking them from the sides or back. Cannot shoot straight forward. If he had a turret, then he could shoot anywhere around. The gunner fires before the enemy attacks. After it maneuvers, but before it attacks. So he gets to fire his gunner at this one. There is no modification. The gunner isn't, he doesn't care about weight points, doesn't care about anything like that. So he gets a free shot here, needs a 9 or higher to save his aircraft. And of course he gets a 7, which, I mean, is close. So now the Hurricane attacks. Enemy ATA is +1. Friendly ATA is -1, so he's 2. Friendly Robust is 1, so he's only +1 now. Position is +1 from being advantage, and his action result is 4, so he's actually +6. Well, as much as that big old bomber can do it, he's trying to go evasive. +6, here's hoping for a 1, a 9, and a 10. Okie dokie. Drexler is destroyed. He, again, is going to attempt to bail out. His aircraft is destroyed, so it's -2. He needs 5 or higher. Oh, he shakes a 4. Drexler is gone. He is KIA. Bombs exploded. Never had a chance to get out of the aircraft. All right, let's take his counters and put them away. Well, we will worry about that after the mission. All right, aircraft move. Rosmanich is going to continue moving. Bandits move. He's going to be in an interesting fight for his life. And we advance. The turn counter goes to 3. Fast pilots attack. Rosmanich does not have that. Drexler did, so Drexler could have dropped his bombs, but Rosmanich cannot. Sights and bandits attack. Well, the Spitfire has decided he's going to take a piece of this action, and he's going to attack Rosmanich. Enemy ATA, which is +1. Friendly maneuver is -2, so he's +3 on his choices. Shakes a 5, becomes an 8. He is going to do a half loop. So half loop against this bomber should probably succeed pretty well. Enemy ATA +1, friendly ATA -1, friendly maneuver -2, and so he's he's +4. Friendly weight points is 4, so he's +8 on his success. So he's definitely going to get +4 half loop, +4 positions, +2 attack. So he's on the tail, and he gets +2 attack. Again, gunner gets to shoot back. Come on, baby, a 9. A 10! The gunner actually shot the Spitfire down. Oh, my. Totally unexpected. German gunner gets lucky, shoots down a Spitfire. Now, by rule, any unengaged aircraft can attack any unengaged friendly aircraft. Just a nose-on, no modifiers other than robustness. So enemy escort attack resolution, ATA minus friendly ATA, so he's +2. Friendly robust is 1, so he's +1. Position is 0. Action result is 0. So he's only +1 on his attack. Rosmanich is going to use a stress and see what he can do here. Whoop! That dice went flying. 7 and 4, he's going to take the 5, which is a light wound. So he gets a yellow counter. No effect. Yes. Man, he did something right at breakfast this morning. This site gets to attack. Now that the bandits are done, this site gets to attack. Robustness is 1, so his attack is -1. Rosmanich is not going to bother going evasive. 2 -1 is 1, so that one missed. Give me a second here. I'm just going to roll over and grab my wayward dice. Okay, so that is no effect. Slow Pilot's attack. Here we go. It's soft, so he gets +1 on all of these, but he gets subtract 1, so all of these are even. Gets 4 bombs. We need 3 kills. The cool thing is he's maybe -1 ATG, but he is +3, or I'm sorry, -1 ATA, but he is +3 ATG. I guess we need a 4th D10. We can do that. Okay, 4 bombs at +3. Whoa, an 8. 2 6s, which becomes 9. Okay, there. +3 is 9, yep. So we've got an 11 and 3, an 8 and 9. So all of them hit. This one does 2 damage. And these 3 each do 1. So we definitely got the overkill. Now Rosmanich just has to get home. After the Slow Pilot's attack, aircraft move. Rosmanich is turning tail and running. Bandits move. He's running with them. No fast pilots, so the Slow Pilot's attack. Again, he's +1. The friendly maneuver is -2, so he's +3 on his choices. Those spare ones out of the way. +3 on his choices. He shakes a 1, so he's +3, becomes a 4. He's doing a tight turn. That's best case scenario, honestly. He's +1. Friendly ATA is -1, so he's +2. Friendly maneuver is -2, so he's +4. He got rid of his weight points, so he's just +4 on his success. Shakes a 6, which becomes a 10. Tight turn, +1 position, +1 attack. Let's see if Rosmanich's gunner can become an ace this game. He gets a shot, needs 9 or higher. Shakes another 10. Oh, the crowd loves it. They're begging for more. This Hurricane gets shot down. Rosmanich almost became an ace in one game. He shot down a Hurricane and a Spitfire, saved his aircraft's life. That's pretty crazy. After the Slow Pilot's attack, aircraft move, he is now safe. It's last, by the way. Yep, it goes to the last turn. He's safe. Oh, Rosmanich comes back after destroying everything. I mean, that was a heck of a mission by him. All right, let's go through Homebound Flight. We get the 3rd card here. At the start of the next mission, place the Opportunity Special Site in the center area. Well, that will certainly be a good thing to remember for next flight. We do Wounded Pilots, Damaged Aircraft, roll for landing. Rosmanich never even got damaged. Got attacked by a Spit and a Hurricane, never even got damaged. Record mission outcome. SO points remaining is 4, but target Stratus is destroyed, which is 2 + 1. And they each, because somebody died, Rosmanich gets 1 XP. And Krautner gets 1 XP because target was destroyed, but one person, a couple people died, so it doesn't count. Intel counters, now we get to move those. There's nothing there, but Recon and Intel move up 1. So Intel is now -1 sight. Recon is still 2. That's fine. We can deal with that. Add target stress to each pilot. Well, target stress is 0, so we don't have to worry about that. Pilot's Stress recovery, he is 0, so he does not recover from that stress. Krautner is 1, so he goes down to 2. Now, these guys flew, and the other ones that flew in the first mission cannot get redone. So, pilot stress recovery we did. Record pilot experience and stress we did. Pilot promotion, nobody got there. Rosmanich, I can't believe he's going to get whatever. Activate medic to heal wounds. We don't have any wounds, so no reason to activate any medics. That is the end of mission number 1, Battle of Britain. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed recording it, because it's certainly, to me, that was a lot of fun. I cannot believe that the gunner on an HE-111 got 2 kills. That's just hard to believe. But anyway, that was mission 1. I will be making a second mission. Second mission day. I will be recording that as soon as I can. Probably not today anymore, but I will get one done as soon as I can. So again, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I sure did. When you get your game, please come up with AARs. That would be so much fun with Rosmanich getting 2 kills and everything else. It would be a really fun AAR to write. AAR is After Action Report. I would look forward to seeing that. All right, gamers, thank you very much. We'll see you with the next video.